Look at that sucker, eh? Ooh-wee. Well, what are we going to do today? There's lots of things to do. Maybe we should patch those fenders. You know, we're going to do a little bunch of boogieing around here. I think I'm going to do the patch down here, patch here. This was kind of welded. It needs a little more weld. Probably fill all these holes. I dig this light, but I don't think it'll works on this truck. It just doesn't make sense. So I'm going to take that out, save it for something. It's a cool light. I really dig the light that was on the truck here. Not those, but this one. But it's missing all the stuff, and it's a little far back. I want my lights to be highly visible. People have asked. This bumper's not staying on the truck. I'm taking that one off. I'll take that off, and I'll probably have to move my receiver hitch in. Just so it's a little in a normal spot. Not dangling way the heck out. I like to have a bumper fairly tight. I don't know, it's going to be kind of a pretty beefy bumper that's going to go on here. You can see all the welding of the inside. So this will make sense, I think, once we body work it and things. I'll have to grind these down and kind of give them a little bit of a weld yet. But let's start on just the crappy stuff, like the rust repair. Down there, there. We gotta do a cab corner. Should probably do those bits. Needs to get done. May as well do it now. And I'll fix these gaps up. This one's not terrible, amazingly. I mean, it's a big gap, but I'm cool with that. Other side, not so much. That's a pretty big gap. So, let's get started with that. What do you think? I think that door gap is about a 60-10. Somebody commented on that, and I thought that was a perfect idea. Just bang the old flux offer, and we got some good door gap material. Oh, this stuff's a little old. It should come off a little easier, you'd think. Especially if it's old. That's like minty. Alright, let's close some gaps. Well, that is a much better gap. Fortunately, I don't remember the feller's name that gave me the idea. But, thanks anyways. Mint. Alright. What do we want to do next? What do I want to do next? Oh, so much to do. Let's start with that. That's gross. Let's get that thing out of the way. Now, I can't make the fender patches because kid's got his car in the way and I can't get the stretcher shrinker out. So let's do something else. I feel I'm gonna go fill all these holes. Let's just do something. I'm really not feeling it anymore. I've been kind of loafing around here, but it's only like 10:30, so I'll try to do a little bit of something and maybe I'll go in early. I'll start by, like I say, maybe I'll just fill, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Take this light out, I'll fill that. I'll fill 2 holes. And this one, so I'm not sure what's happening with this. And then maybe I'll call it a night. We'll start with that. Small goals. So what I'm using is a chunk of that Buick roof. Sorry about that. And then I'm, because it's got some curve to it, you can see a little bit of curve everywhere, which is pretty close to what the fender's got going on. So I'm dusting some paint on it, screwed myself over. I'll have to grind that out again. Anyways, I at least have a pattern to cut. So I don't know, rattle can paint works. Hindsight, I should have done this first, then clean the panel up, but the hole got progressively bigger and bigger, but I'm like, do I really want to fill little holes everywhere? So I just kept cutting too much till I got what I need. So I got that. I'm going to cut those out, then I'll use the other little scrap pieces to make the little circles that I need to fill those in, and yeah. Hopefully I get that done, and then I guess I'll call it a night maybe, but yeah, I'll get all this cut out and set up on there, buzzed in. New day. This side's not as bad as the other side, so I'll probably still do the same thing. I'll probably do one big patch panel here, so I don't have to do all of these. I'll do this one a little different than I did the other side. I'll make a panel first, and then I'll cut the fit. I'll kind of show you that with a zip cut, kind of like I did on the roof, where I kind of do everywhere. But it's actually less work than what I did. Anyways, I'll do that, and then I'll get the couple other ones. These ones I'll be able to weld up This one I'll need to make a patch, and those I can just weld up again after, so. So these are all patched up now. I still got to do my patches down here. The kids moved this car out, so I'm gonna go grab that stretcher shrinker after. This panel, like I laid it over, it ended up a little flat, but I'll just work it out with the planishing hammer a little bit. For now it's fine. At least there's no hole. Kind of looks the part. That's all I care about right now. Not hooked up, clearly. Oh, what are we gonna do next? What I should do is measure out and see what I need for a running board. Sucker's gonna be pretty long. Oh, looks like 8 foot. That's not bad. Eight foot by what? I'm actually gonna put, I'd like to do rough cut lumber. Sounds weird, but it is a running board. And I guess 18 inches would do it. 18, 19 inch. It's gonna be a wood board on the bottom is what I want, and then with a steel step. I don't know, I just think that looks nice for what the truck is. That'd be a big chunk of steel if I do that. And heavy. I don't need that. Don't want to slip on it. I don't know. Piece of wood to me is gonna work. So yeah, gotta source some of that out. Figure that out. Just thought of it. I had this truck. This is the other one I was talking about, this Chevy that I had. This is the one with the 8 foot, or no, like the 10 foot or 9 foot box on it. But she's got a set of running boards inside, so I'm kind of wondering if I could use those before I go to the wood option. So maybe I'll grab one and see if it'll work on the International. If it's usable, if it'll be right size. Oh, that's small. For kicks, let's look anyways. So I like the running board, but I have things I don't like about it. It's nice to step on, but I think in the end I want this running board to be at least this thick all the way through. Because the way you just look at it, like I could extend the back, I can do all that stuff. That's not a problem there. It's just weird, like if I step on here, I'm just on half my toe if I want to do something in the box. The front part is nice and full, but because the cab, well, does it make sense? Man, I'm so on the fence. Like, it's not bad. It is not bad. It's still a big step for me to go to hit this first step. It's not bad for me. The second step feels about the same amount. It's kind of because you know how the cab comes out and then I squared it. So that's why that almost actually makes sense. Man. See, I have problems deciding sometimes. Like it's not terrible. I'd like to have almost a second step in it. Which doesn't make sense because I would probably never use it, but I know some folks would. Like my wife. I can do this. I can do the 2 steps. That's not a problem. This is already a big step for her. I'd like to do this, which then rolls up into another step that's probably just on top of the frame, and then I just have the finish underneath the cab. Disappears. Be nice if this rolled into the next step. So you kind of have to step under, but whatever, it'd be fine. Decisions. I dig it. It might stay. It might. This part will just end up looking broken. I could roll it, I could do whatever, but that's just too much work. I'll probably just finish it off smooth. No big deal. This is very interesting. Well. You know what? I might actually use it. All right. Enough pondering. I'm gonna go grab the other one. Enough jabbering around. Let's just make it happen. Well, as luck would have it, I forgot about my sedan delivery out there. It had a set of running boards in it, so I'll sacrifice them because that truck's not happening anytime soon. But I'm thinking in my head, this is sort of what I envision. It's going to go back more. This part has to follow the other running board closer. But that's kind of the idea I had. The 2 steps to get in. I don't know, it kind of fills the side of the truck nicely. The idea here though is I don't want the running board to go past this door. I'll probably have it go around here somewhere. Like, I don't know, somewhere around this area. I'm thinking just by the front of the step is realistically. But somewhere here I'll have this step end. I can use this bit down here to extend it to the fender. You're hungry? And then I can build like a splash. I don't know what you want to call it. That'll go up there and come under the cab a little bit like the Chevy does. So I kind of think that's sort of the look I'm going for. Pretty stacked, eh? These will straighten out. They'll follow the fender nice. But, yeah. Well, actually, that other part behind the cab won't be so bad because it's where the stack will come out. Oh, that makes it look big. My goodness. Whatever. We'll see. Alright. See where we get here. I'm going to just take this stuff off and then I'm going to actually start patching these two fenders. I don't know. I'm mixed on 3 steps. That's for, or sorry, 2 steps. The first step as it is about to my knee. So it's not much further to get into the truck after that. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's either getting them or it's just going to get a single step. Anyways, let's, oh. What do you think of this bumper? I like it. I think it's not bad. It came off of some other 3-ton truck that we had. Oh, yeah, it's one I have out by the pond. I think I took it off of there, but I like the original bumper, but I think this one will work. I can put some tow hooks or something inside the front there. I ground. So these are the patches. 3 of the 4 fenders need the bottoms fixed. So I just ground the paint off this because the jaws of the stretcher shrinker just always seem to get clogged up if you leave paint on it. So essentially what I am doing now, I'm going to be running back and forth. I'll just mock it up to the outside of the panel. You can see there's some curvy to it. So we got to try to follow that. And basically what we're doing is we're just going to smash it in this thing. And if you watch carefully, you give her a couple squeezes and it'll slowly start putting a bow in the panel. So we're going to mirror this piece so that we have a seamless. This one will be the tight one because we're going to try to get this thing to curve like lots. So hopefully we can. If you don't have one of these, all you can do is the old school, just keep cutting and slicing that sucker all the way across and do a whole lot of extra welding, which I might have to do because I don't think I'm going to be able to get that corner tight, but we'll find out. All right, that was the fast version of doing that. It's in. It's all right. It's a couple little, like the welds are a little higher and stuff, but I don't know. I'm not gonna go fuss too much. It'll need just a little quick little schnack of mud and it'll be good. What's starting to blow through is a little thin, so I guess I should have made my patch a little bigger. I'm gonna work on that there, get that fixed up. But I gotta do that, and I got 2 more of these to do, so pretty much gonna blast through them, and then I can start thinking about running boards, I guess. Little running board graveyard. Got a little bit of running boards from everywhere. So we got all the rusty bits down there all welded up. And I still got to do a few patches on that one. That one's done, this one's done. This one I didn't have to do as much. So I just came around the side. And I got a small patch I still have to do on that one, but much as I don't want to do it, I guess I'll start trying to make that thing. Get that patched up. Well, digging around, I was trying to use some of the Buick stuff, but it's not quite wide enough. And then this looks like it has about the right curve, so I'm being really lazy about it, and I'm going to cut this off. No worries, I'm saving the lights, but I'm going to cut it high, and then I'll figure a way to unscrew that on the workbench. So I need both sides probably to fix that one cab corner. that patch is a little patchy, but it did work. It fits the part, feels good. So yeah, I'll put that amongst the million other bits that I have to grind on the truck kit. When the day comes, I'm going to do that. For now, I am not sure what I'm going to do next. Maybe I'll call it an early night. Well, that worked out pretty good. I can get in and out no problem with a single running board. The big question will be if the wife can get in and out without any problems. If so, then perfect. Then the plan is to just build a splash apron up under the truck. I'll finish off this running board, and then I'm going to cut out a hole. Like I want to run 2 stacks on here, so I'll have dual stacks on either side. And then somewhere up here on both sides, I'm gonna make an access panel that I can get in, and I'll put my batteries. I'll make some trays for my batteries here, for one on each side, I guess. And yeah, that should work out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I need to put more bracing and structure in there yet, but for now it works. I can get in and out comfortably myself. I threw a seat in just to try it, because I just want to put benches in here front and back, but I like to have vinyl seats, so when this goof is sitting in there, he won't wreck my seats, right? What's the matter? And then yeah, but it looks like I can run like a full bench front and back, so I might not use that. Yeah, I might not use that flip up seat. We'll see. I have a flip-up seat out of that Dodge. That's if I can find a set of 4 vinyl benches or something, that'd be cheery. And then I don't have to upholster them. If I could find them just this generic color, that'd be nice, because I don't really want to do any upholstery in this thing. Just make it nice to drive, and that's it. But anyways, till tomorrow. That'll do. Right now I'm just chopping up all my bits for the running board brackets to hold it in. These mounts fit good, but it needs the spacing off to get what I want. So these are 3-inch. For some reason this bracket was smaller on the frame, so it's a 4-inch back to 3-inch, but it keeps the whole running board square along the front that I want. I am going to cut this and square it up to the fender. And then the rest of it I'm going to add on to it down after, when I rebuild these things. I do dig this. Might be able to double that into a step. I don't know yet. Time will tell. See if a step here, I don't need it. But we'll see. See tonight. Later when the wife gets back from work there, see how she can use this or not. So pretty much my wife is my test whether I can have my running boards or not. And it's looking like I'm gonna need one more step on the bottom, but the top one's not too bad. So
it's doable.
So perfect.
I'm only 5'2", so I can get a full foot shorter than you are.
So I'll have a little dangly chain step or something down on the bottom. That's the plan. And then, yeah. Well, the wife can get in and out of it, so that's cool. So we're sticking with the single step because that is not a bad step. I will have to have a little hoop or a bar or some kind of something under here for her, but yeah, that'll work out. That'll be an easy thing to make over everything else here. So I guess that's where I'm going to leave this one. I think next I'm going to try building some battery boxes and probably working on these running boards some more. But yeah, till next time. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.